family and friends taking time out to give thanks and share a meal or two together this week.
It's a definitely good time of year to do that, and some great food here in the kitchen and likely around your table. It's the time of year that some decide to give up on diets and say they'll wait to start eating better for the new year. If you throw a healthy eating plan to the wind, though, you may feel the repercussions, not just on your waistline, but on your heart. The American Heart Association has compiled the top 8 ways to work around huge tests of your willpower in today's What's Your Problem? With all the food on the table this week and over the coming weeks, it's so important to stay active. It's a measure of protection for your heart. Terry Arnold with the American Heart Association is here with the top 8 ways to survive Thanksgiving. It's a great holiday and it brings people together, but it also brings them together around the dinner table, the lunch table, and you eat too much.
Yeah, that's the problem. People kind of tend to think, oh, this is a holiday, I can kind of break from what I'm doing. But at the American Heart Association, we encourage people to kind of stick with it, stick with their program, so they can have a fun and heart-healthy Thanksgiving.
There are things that people might not be thinking of, but easy ways to protect your heart and still feel good at the same time and feel full.
Exactly. The first one is to make sure that you eat a good, heart-healthy breakfast.
Terry says you shouldn't save the calories for the big meal. Instead, eat something light for breakfast, like oatmeal or whole grain cereal, and don't skip lunch.
Stay active. So you don't want to say, you know what, I'm going to put the sneakers away today. Or I'm not going to, go and play basketball or football. I'm just going to hang out and just sit around on the couch. No, not a good idea. You want to stay active all day long. You want to go for your regular walk, go for your regular run. That way by the time you get to dinner, you feel good about yourself. The third tip is, people probably won't think about this, but to stay hydrated, to make sure they get their water intake in. Because if you drink a lot of water, you're going to feel more full. And then as a result, you're not going to overdo it once you get to the dinner table. Pitch in, go into the kitchen and say, hey, can I help out with something? That way you know what's going in there. Or, 3 sticks of butter going into the sweet potatoes. When you're actually sitting at the dinner table and there's all this food in front of you, you're so tempted to take a little bit of everything. Kind of take a step back, look at the table, look and see what is heart healthy, what is the best choice I can make. So don't go through and take a little bit of everything. Take the things that you feel that you will enjoy the most. When the meal is actually over, what we suggest is that, so you don't have all this food left over in your own refrigerator, and you're not tempted to eat all of that, get some of these plastic containers that are disposable and put a lot of the leftovers in there and hand it out to all of your guests. That way they walk away with a little piece of the dinner and you're not stuck with all of that in your refrigerator for the next 2 weeks.
And Terry's last tip has nothing to do with what you eat, but what you wear.
This is not the goal. Not at all. We suggest that you wear something nice and classy to the dinner table and not anything with an elastic waistband. And try not to unbutton your pants at the dinner table. That way you know that you've taken in the right amount of food. If you're wearing something like that, you'll be more tempted to eat more. So this is a kind of a good way and a funny way to not overeat.
So put your elastic pants there on the top shelf in your closet. That's what I did this morning.
I have some maternity jeans hanging around here, but like, Carrie, Jenny's 4. Why are you wearing your maternity?
Just don't whip them out for a Turkey Day dinner. Don't do that. Some of those tips may not seem holiday-like, because it's a day off, people want to relax, but then you won't be kicking yourself come Monday. There's some great online tips and tools. The American Heart Association's got some great heart-healthy recipes and something called My Life Checks. If you know your numbers, like your weight, your cholesterol, your blood pressure, you can just plug them into this website and it'll tell you how to reach your target weight, target goals.
Good.
And we've put that on the website at thethinktheroadshow.com.
All right, good piece. Good to see you. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.